Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Bromeliad Collection Gallery. For today's vlog, we are gonna talk about some urban myths about bromeliads so that we can correct ourselves as early as possible. Most importantly, if you are just starting as a collector. However, if you are new to my channel, kindly like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell below for our next vlogs. Without more ado, let us start. So the first one on the list is that do not water the roots of the bromeliads, just put water in the cup. It's actually a myth. Every bromeliad will do need water at its roots once in a while. Especially if you have fertilizer in the pot, you have to water them at the roots because for that reason they will do fantastically. And second to our list is that bromeliads don't need fertilizer. This is another myth that we usually hear at some people or at some growers. Bromeliads need feeding, however, let's take it into consideration that we should not overfeed or over-fertilizer your plants. Once or twice is enough, and make sure that you use slow release fertilizer. It is all a matter of balance between light and fertilizer. Fertilizing with an appropriate fertilizer can give you a very good results in terms of robustness, plant health, and offset or pops production. But remember, until you have more experience, do not jump into fertilizers at all. Not using can only hurt the plant. Using fertilizer can make them look worse if other conditions are not quite applied right. So just enjoy them and get to know your bromeliad for a few years. And third on our list is that big teeth bromeliads can take full sun. This is not necessarily true. When we say full sun, meaning it is exposed into a broad, open, all-day sun. Some have sharp teeth and will still scorch and burn in full sun. In my experience, Neargelia yellow devil and Acmea letter Harvey, for example, has an incredible big teeth but still cannot take full sun, especially during summer here in the Philippines and other tropical countries, as I guess so. Unless the plant or any other particular variety is trained to be in full sun from the start. The key for even the toughest full sun plants is to slowly acclimate them to your full sun location over a period of 3 to 6 weeks. And fourth on the list is that bromeliads are unkillable. Although it is often assumed that bromeliads are very resilient and adaptive plants, the probability or mortality is still possible if you neglect them because you believe in the saying that these plants are for the lazy. If you leave them exposed to direct sun, too much rain, plus the soil didn't have a good drainage, the bromeliads are top saying only goes so far. At the end of the day, be a responsible steward of your plants. And second to the last is that bromeliads are mosquito spreading ground. You know, in the early 2000s here in the Philippines, when bromeliads were in boom or trend, a lot of growers were throwing and burning their collections because fallacies or wrong information about the relationship between bromeliads and mosquitoes were escalated and stipulated by some knowledgeable authorities or non-collectors at that time. So proper education and information dissemination is really important. There are two types of mosquito carrier rather, so that you will know. The first is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that prefers laying their eggs into darker waters, dirty or infected waters, while bromeliad water is clean and still, and Aedes aegypti mosquito doesn't want to be in that kind of water. this is another myth that needed to be rectified or corrected. And during the rainy season, they flush themselves naturally or regularly. However, if you do not use harsh pesticides in your yard or garden, you can allow frogs, spiders, birds, and other insects or biological predators and controllers that can eat the larvae or mosquito. In addition to that, according to some research or articles, bromeliad's leaves have a natural emitting acid on that can, bromeliad leaves have a natural emitting acid on them that can naturally kill the larvae over the time. And if you notice, there is a moss usually present on their cap during the rainy season, which stops the mosquito from entering the tongue of the plant. Furthermore, regular cleaning in your area is a must. And lastly, and definitely applying in itself, is the line that I'm not going to buy bromeliads anymore. This is the most common line from bromeliad collectors, and you know yourselves, therefore. And I would hope that we or the wise growers out there can share the knowledge generously, especially to the young and new collectors out there. And new growers should also dip their toes slowly and learn from experience. That's always been the best advice we can get, right? And talk to a lot of good growers, especially those growing under similar conditions to you. Compare opinions and take all advices with caution. Experimenting with changes a little at a time, and learning and application is the must. So there we go, guys. These are the bromeliads common myths that we usually hear. And if you think that more urban myths about bromeliads, kindly comment down below. And if you like and at least get some helpful knowledge on this video, kindly like, subscribe, and share this content to your friends or other plant enthusiasts or some bromeliad or plant beginners so that they may able to get some knowledge or tips from this. Once again, thank you for watching and see you in our next vlog. Bye!